Today we're going to start about this BW, very brief induction. We're going to learn about what is what and why should we learn this codes and how it is going to help us and what exactly the companies are doing this and what we're exactly going to do in real time after learning this course. So this is a very basic the concepts we're going to learn today, and it's going to give you this, especially this class is going to give you proper clearance to you, the clarity to you. So first of all, guys, what is a BW? Any idea what is a BW?
Yeah, it is a business warehouse. It is like ETL tool where we can pull information from ERP and load it into the BW system for reporting purpose.
Very good. And you said it's a BW, it's a ETL, it's a ERP. This is what exactly I'm expecting you. Okay, so we are getting some information like we are various tools or topics we're talking. But actually we're learning BW, but we're talking about other tools and other topics also. This is what exactly it is connected to what we're going to learn. Okay, so we know SAP BW and Raj said it's a ETL, ERP. Okay, anything else? Many other inputs?
It's basically a data warehousing system to store the data.
Very good. This is very data warehousing system. Okay. Anything else?
Yes, basically the raw data will be cleansed in the business warehouse system and all. That is what I know.
Okay. That's more than enough, Sureka. That's very valid point. Raw data. Okay. See guys, when I'm learning that's BW, I'm not focusing on only this particular topic. See, we are surroundings to the BW, what are there and how it is going to help us. Whatever the points you guys have given to me, these are all very valid points, and it is really integrated, it's really interconnected with your BW somewhere, somehow, somewhat. So this is what we need to learn. Okay, so we know that SAP BW, ETL, ERP, BW, data warehousing, data or raw data, then I can say it is a business intelligence tool. Then I can say it is like, lot of people say it's a BI or BW. And what is this? Is it a one single tool or is it two different tools?
I think BW is the older version and BI is the present version.
Yeah, that's what. This is what we're going to get the clarity. It's why people say someone say I'm learning SAP BI. Someone says I'm learning SAP BW. But other person is asking me, sir, why the people are using two different words for single course? Is it a single course or is it two different courses? These kind of very common doubts every student have before starting into learning BW. So we're going to clarify all these doubts. So why we need to use word called ETL? And what is ERP? Why should I use ERP when I'm learning a BW? And is it a BW is a data warehousing tool? And what data I'm going to use? So these are the very basic questions are there. We're going to clarify this. Okay, now let's start with that. First, what is a BW? A BW is a Business Information Warehouse. It stands for, BW stands for Business Information Warehouse. Okay, so whose product is this? It is a SAP product. Is the SAP is a software? What is SAP?
Software applications programming.
Okay, so what is exactly? Apart from what SAP stands for?
And products and data processing.
Okay, I'm not looking for what it stands for. What is SAP actually? What it is?
It's an ERP company.
ERP company. Okay. Very good. Anything else?
I think it is a software.
It is a software. Okay.
I think so. I'm not sure.
Okay. Very good. Okay. Anything else? See, this is what we need to clarify. There are a lot of things. One person say it's a ERP company. One person say it is a software. SAP is not a software or it's not an ERP company. It is a brand name, just like any other organizations. Most of the people has a confusion. Whenever I ask what is SAP, 90% of students say it is a software. Rest of the 10% say it is a ERP company. It is not an ERP company or software. It's like a brand or it's a company or organization, just like your Microsoft. What is a Microsoft? I cannot say Microsoft is a Windows. No. Microsoft developed the Windows. Microsoft designed the Windows. Microsoft selling the Windows. The same similar situation here. SAP is not a software company. SAP is selling the softwares. SAP is designing the software. One of the major software they have created called ERP. So whenever I say SAP, people say that it's a ERP product. It's a ERP company. It's not ERP company. SAP designed the ERP. Okay, they're selling the ERP products. SAP is a brand name. So why whenever I say SAP, there is an interlink. Everybody will talk about ERP only. The reason because SAP is one of the leader in the ERP market in the worldwide. It has around 70% of market in worldwide. The reason because they have did lot of research and they spend lot of money and time to find out what each and every single business required to process the business in automation to run the business smoothly. Then what I need to do? Then they started designing application called ERP. So this particular ERP developed by SAP, whichever the companies are going to use, they're running the business successfully without any problem. That's the reason most of the companies looking to purchase the ERP product, especially from SAP, because it exactly suits their business requirements. This is the reason why SAP is a leader in the ERP market. Okay. So now the question is, what is an ERP? So if I want to learn BW, do I need to know about ERP? Yes, 100% you should know what is an ERP. Okay. So whenever I say what is a ERP, why SAP? The reason because ERP stands for Enterprise Business Process. Okay. So what exactly ERP is doing here? I said ERP is a software. By using this software in my organization, what and all I can do? How really it's going to help me? Let's take one business situation here. For example, if your company is a manufacturer company, okay, before ERP, after ERP, what is the change? You can clearly observe here. Let's start this example. Let's see that before ERP. For example, you're running a manufacturing company, okay. For example, let's say Samsung. A lot of customers, especially in the summers, they go to the showroom. They say that we need a air condition. So there is a more demand especially in that particular season, right? So when they're getting a more customer, they have very less stock. For example, they reach to one particular, the digital showroom. Let's say in Hyderabad we have a Reliance Digital. They sell all the electronics and electrical products. A lot of customers goes to there. They said that they got around 1,000 pieces of orders, but they have very short of materials available. Then what happens? This showroom people give the commitment to the customer, sir, we're going to get the stock within 1 week of time. Please visit after 1 week. Then immediately this showroom people is going to call to the Samsung customer, right? They're going to call to the company. To whom they're going to call? In the company. Are they going to call to the company owner? Who is the contact for this if they want to order more pieces from this company? Any idea, guys, to whom they're going to contact?
Distributor.
No, this guy itself is a distributor.
Salespeople.
Maybe the concerned the sales department.
Very good. So this guy himself is a distributor. This customer himself is a distributor. To whom he is going to call? He is going to contact not to anyone else except the sales department, right? So because he's ordering that, these guys are the relevant people to contact in case if they want to purchase anything. Okay, now this person contact to the sales department. Then what happens that, sir, I need 1,000 pieces of air conditions. Then what exactly sales department is going to do here? They're going to contact to the inventory section. The inventory department, those people who maintains the stock. This guy is going to check with them, do you have a stock available? For example, inventory says we don't have. There is out of stock. Then what exactly sales is going to do? They're going to contact to the production planning department. They says that we have out of stock, please start manufacturing. Then production department immediately contacting to the inventory department. For what? They're going to ask that we need to manufacture the list of the products. Do you have a raw material? Again, inventory people is maintaining the raw material. Then what happens? There is no raw material. This is, we don't have raw material, it's out of stock again. Then production planning is going to contact the vendors. They'll give some order. We need this many number of raw materials required. The vendor supplies the raw material to the production planning, they immediately sending to the execution floor. That is nothing but plant or factory. Then the factory people start manufacturing the pieces, whatever the orders they have, they send this information to the sales department. Then sales department immediately contacting to the customer, sir, your order is ready, we'll be dispatching within a couple of days. Then immediately sales department is going to contact to the finance. They said that we are selling 1,000 pieces to so-and-so customer, please collect the money from this particular customer. That is called account receivable in FICO. Then what exactly happened? Production department is also contacting to the finance department. They say that we have purchased number of products, number of raw materials from so-and-so vendor. Please pay the money to this guy. This is called account payable. I'm getting money from one side, I'm paying the money to other side. Account receivable and account payable. Now guys, if you observe here, what exactly happening in this company, in this business? What and all you observe here?
Interacting with the different departments in the company.
Very good. What else? They're simply interacting or anything else they're doing here?
Interacting and their production.
Okay. They're running their business.
They're also
You can
managing.
see. Okay. Anything else from Raj?
Information.
Yeah. Very good, Anil. And Raj and Sureka, what and all you observe here?
I think this customer who here is the distributor here. I think he's communicating with so many departments. It's looking like a lengthy procedure here. Like he doesn't have direct access to anything like something centralized like that.
No, Sureka, this is not the guy who is contacting with all the department. He is connected with only sales department.
Oh, okay.
Anything else you observe? Okay. Let me give you the clarifications to you. Please observe here, this is called a complete business process. What's happening in this process? The lot of departments or business units has been involved in this process, right? So every enterprise, every company has a business units, various business units. All these business units are communicating and exchanging the data internally, right or wrong?
Yeah.
What they're exchanging? They're exchanging information about the sales order. They're exchanging the data. See, this guy is contacting the inventory people exchanging the data about the available stock, right? So the sales department is giving information to the production planning. They're giving this data related to the sales order here. Then production planning is giving invoice data to the finance. See, these are the different types of data they're exchanging with each another one. So what exactly you observe here, the key points here is, every enterprise or company has many business units. All these business units or departments continuously communicating and exchanging the data with each other. For what? If any company has to run successfully, it lies effective of communicating and data exchange within the departments as well as sometimes with other outside of the department also. Who is the outside of the department here? Customer, vendor. These are all the third party people, right? See, any company, it is not only to communicate and exchange the data. Sometimes I need to speak with the people outside of my company who's not belongs to my company. I need to exchange the data. These are the people who's giving to business to me, right? I need to again talking with them. I'm communicating with them. I'm exchanging the data. So these are the key points for any kind of typical manufacturing process. Any manufacturing process in the world. This is the same process. Okay, so in this situation, the company decided that they want to use a software to automate this process. When they search for this particular product in the market, they got two different types of systems. One is decentralized system, other one is centralized system. Then what is a centralized system? A centralized system is also called ERP. Then they are not aware of these two systems which is going to match with the requirement. So they want to find out what is the decentralized system provides, what is centralized system provides, what is the difference in between these two systems. Let's check it out with what is decentralized system. If you have a decentralized system in your organization, if you are managing the data is maintained locally at individual departments. Okay, then what is the problem? It cannot be shareable with other departments. That is a major problem. Let's say the same example. For example, in this situation, if I run this process with decentralized system, then what happens? Let's say customer is calling to the sales department. Very urgent basis. Right now he says that I want 500 pieces on immediate basis. Do you have stock? The sales department, whenever he contacted the sales department, they don't have stock information because the sales department contains only the sales data and they are not accessible for other departments' data. Then what happens? There is no real-time inventory information. This guy has to depend on the inventory day section. Okay. Then customer says he has very urgent, he's very busy right now, I need immediate information. If you don't have a stock, I'll go to other vendor. Then what happens? The sales department has to depend on the inventory department. What in case inventory department is on meeting? They say that will be available only after 4 p.m. The customer is calling at 9 a.m. Then what happens? Sales department cannot give any proper information. They said that, sir, we don't have information. Please contact after 4 p.m. The customer select another vendor. Why? He's not getting proper information what he's expecting. They don't have proper data. They don't have proper information. The sales department, these people are depending on others. Each department is depending on others. Then what happens if customer select another vendor? You lose the revenue. The customer's dissatisfaction. The customer never come back to you. This is the biggest loss for the company. This is a problem with the decentralized system. Okay. Then what is the solution? The solution is centralized system. Okay. What I can do with the centralized system? In case if your organization is running the business process with a centralized system, if the data is maintained in the centralized system, the data is maintained at central location, which every department can share this information across all the departments. Then what happens? Every departments have access or information about other departments' data. That is one of the biggest advantage here. Let's take same example. If I run this customer contact to the sales department, the sales department doesn't require to contact the inventory. They can connect to the centralized system. They have the data on immediate basis. They're going to provide the real-time inventory information on immediately after connecting to the centralized system. No dependency on the inventories. Then what happens? We'll get the customer satisfaction. Your company revenue will be increased. This is the benefits of your company. So, what are the benefits here? By using your centralized system or ERP, it eliminates the duplication, discontinuity and redundancy of the data. Not only that, it provides information across all the departments in real time. Then it provides a control over your business. You can have a better inventory management, increase the productivity, reduce the material cost. Finally, it boosts profits to your organization. So this is the biggest advantage of using an ERP. So ERP is an enterprise resource management. Then your SAP is a centralized enterprise resource management. Okay. Is it clear, guys? Now what is a ERP?
Yes.
Then what is a ERP stands for? ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Management. What is enterprise? Enterprise is nothing but a company or business. Okay. What is a resource? A resource is nothing but money, material marketing, manpower, making. These are all the resources. Then what is planning? The planning is nothing but how effectively I am going to utilize these resources in my company. That is called planning. It's very simple, guys. If you want to start, for example, some XYZ company, okay, for example, I want to start a bank called ICICI Bank. Okay, let's say that you're going to start a bank. Okay, what do you require? I required a office space. Okay, very good. You have a now office space, empty office space. Can I start immediately the operation? No. Then what I need? I need a resources. What resources you want? First, I need a furniture. Very good. Then I need a people. That is called manpower. Very good. Then I need a money. Very good. Then I need a material. Materials are nothing but your stationery, your credit card, debit cards, all the things. Very good. Then I need a marketing. Then the customers started coming to the bank. Right? These are all the resources. Okay, you have all the resources. I have given to all the resources. Can you start jumping into operations? No. I should have a proper plan before starting my business. End of 3 months, what is my target? I need to get 1,000 customers. I need to sell this many home loans. I need to sell this many personal loans. I need to sell this many credit cards. That is the planning. If you want to implement your plan, what is required? I need resources. That is what exactly planning. A planning is nothing but how effectively I'm going to utilize my resources in my business. That is called planning. So this is called enterprise resource planning. Yes, guys, any questions here? So is it clear for ERP for everyone? Any questions? What is ERP? Why should we use ERP?
No, it's fine. It's clear.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
So we have one of the ERP package from the SAP. This is like a group of products will be available in this ERP. So this is like a centralized resource system where all the data comes and stored from this. From particular this machine ERP system, we're going to connect through the BW. We'll get the data from ERP only. This is the reason why we need to learn the ERP before learning the BI. Now let's come to the business intelligence. We used to call first BW when they started BW in 1972. Then what happens is they started BW, it is a 1.A version. Okay, so 1.A version was the first version of the BW. Then they started releasing one by one. They reached to the BW 3.5. Okay, when they reached to the 7 version, they renamed this version name called BI in the 7.0. Earlier we used to call the BW, then Business Warehouse. Now we are calling it as a BI when we reach to the 7 version. At this point of time, SAP has acquired a new product or third-party company called BOBJ. A BOBJ stands for a Business Objects. Lot of people say it is a BOBJ. It is not BOBJ or Sudhir or Kumar something. It is a BOBJ. It is not SAP. Lot of people say it is a SAP. It is not SAP. It is a SAP. You need to call SAP only. There is no SAP meaning. Okay, now it is a BOBJ. BOBJ is a third-party company. It is a business objects, especially for advanced reporting tool. SAP acquired this product. Then they renamed this name to the BO. BO also stands for business objects. When they renamed to the BO, at the same time, they have introduced business intelligence in a business objects. They said it is a BI BO. People started getting confusion. There is a word called BI here, BI here. Is it two different tools or one single tool? Then SAP started, okay, let's say we call it as a business warehouse from 7.3. Then BW name has been changed, it is a BW. Then BO name has been changed, it is a BI BO. Now the latest version of BW is going to be BW 7.4 version. Okay, so we still be calling it as a BW only. Hope so it will be stand for some time. It is a business information warehouse. The latest version is 7.4. The backend, people started using a backend for this, Oracle or SQL in a previous. Now SAP has got own database called HANA. Now SAP started using a backend HANA. Future they are introducing a new ERP product. It is a next generation of ERP called SAP HANA S/4. It is a new generation of ERP. So in the future, all the databases, whatever SAP using third-party databases called Oracle or SQL will be replaced with the HANA for each and every single module. Okay, because they come up with their own database system, so they don't need to depend on the third-party systems. So this is all the history of your BW. Any questions here?
Kiran, can you repeat the last point?
Which one?
Hello?
Yes, which one, Shureka?
Hello? No. Before you told at HANA, you said that initially this SQL or Oracle was the backend database. The point, can you repeat it?
See, BW, we were using, still we are using BW, even 7.4 also. The backend was Oracle or SQL. See, BW is, I can say it is only a designing tool in a front end. The backend, there is a database.
Yeah.
All the data, whatever you're going to load into BW, the data will be stored in the backend called one database, either Oracle or SQL earlier.
Okay.
Now, SAP using backend is a HANA, because it's a HANA also one of the RDBMS system, relational database management system, just like Oracle and SQL. But only the reason because of HANA, it is a more powerful than comparing with the traditional database system. The reason because it is an in-memory database, IMDB. The data will store in the memory, it will give you more performance comparing with traditional. It is a big history again. So now the backend is HANA or Oracle or SQL. In the future it is going to be only HANA. Okay. So it is a front-end system. We have a back-end system called database. Whatever the data you're going to load into BW, the data will be loaded in a back-end. Okay, it is a front-end tool. We use BW only to start designing, modeling, extraction, all the ETL capabilities we do here itself, but data is not physically storing here. The data physically storing in the back-end. Okay, so whenever I purchase a BW system in SAP, whenever I purchase a license, SAP will give BW with a blank database. They don't fill up and give you the data because they don't know what data you required. So it comes with a blank database. Then we need to start filling this. If I want to start filling this, then where is the data? For example, they said that you can connect to any database system. You can connect to any file system, you can connect to ERP, you can connect to non-SAP system, you can connect to any SAP system. Okay, what is a file system? A file system is nothing but your MS Excel. Even you can connect with that. I can get the data from MS Excel. So these are the places where the data is available. These are the places where your BW system is going to connect. Okay. So this is called data providers. In a proper terminology, BW terminology, I am going to use this. It is called data source. Very simple English. What is a data source? Source of the data. Who provides the data? Who is providing data? Excel is providing data. Okay, I will call Excel is a data source. Next, who is providing the data? A database system. Oracle is providing a data. Okay, I will call you are also a data source. Then who is the next? ERP is also going to provide a data. Okay, ERP also data source for me. So whoever provides the data to BW, I'll call them data source because they are the source of the data. Okay. So once I get the data, I'll connect to my data source. Then I need to extract the data into BW. That is called extracting. Then after that I need to load the data into my BW system. That is called loading. Then I need to do the transformation. That is called ETL, extraction, transformation, loading. We're going to talk about this more. Okay, let's talk about what is a business intelligence. What is business intelligence? Is it a tool? Is it an application? Yes, of course it is a tool. Okay, what do you mean by intelligence? Does this application has some intelligence? This application has any intelligence?
No, it's just a tool. Like we'll use the existing data of the company and we'll do analysis on the data.
Okay, very good. So it doesn't have any intelligence. Wonderful. So what is this? Business intelligence is nothing but an application or tool. Why we need to use this? For every day-to-day transaction is happening in your organization, that is called raw data. What is a raw data? A raw data is nothing but real facts and figures is called raw data. What is real facts and figures? Let's go to Big Bazaar. You go to a Big Bazaar, you purchase for example 1 liter of milk. Okay, they enter some data in their system, they'll give you some slip to you. Okay, then what exactly happening there? You purchase a milk packet, that is a fact. You pay 30 rupees, that is a figure. Real-time facts and figures is called raw data. So they are dumping all this data into their database system. All this data doesn't have proper information. Of course, it shows what is a figure, how much I got. End of the day, I got 1 lakh rupee. It will give you information. But it doesn't have proper meaningful information. What product I sold? How many products I sold today? Each product, how many times I sold today? These kind of proper meaningful information raw data doesn't have. So what I'm doing here, I'm collecting all the raw data in an organization which doesn't have proper information. I am going to provide some meaningful information. What do you mean by meaningful information? I'm applying some business logic on this raw data. What is a business logic? End of the day, how many milk packets is sold? What is a brand? Give me the brand wise information. That is called business logic. That is called product wise report. That is what I'm going to find out which brand is moving fast. That is called business logic. So I'm applying some business logics in the raw data to finding out a meaningful information. So what your tool is doing here, your tool is cleaning the information. That's called cleansed. Cleanse is nothing but removing the duplication or errors. Store this information, applies with the business logic, which is very helpful for your enterprise users or business users to take a better business decisions. This is what exactly your business intelligence is doing. Okay. You said you're going to give some meaningful information. How you give the meaningful information? I am going to provide this meaningful information in the form of reports. These reports will display the information to you in the form of tables, charts, dashboards, which is very easier to analyze and understand how your business is running. Based on that, your business people can take decisions on this data. That is what exactly your business intelligence tool is going to do. That is what all about BI. If you're running a BI in your organization, it enables a real-time analysis with quick navigation. Okay guys, nowadays most of the people keep hearing about one particular word called real-time data, real-time analysis. Any idea what is a real-time data or real-time analysis?
Like day-to-day transactions and all in a business.
Okay, that is a real-time. Anything else?
Current data.
Current data. Can you give me one example? In which situation I can say this is a real-time data analysis? Okay, let me give you one situation. Okay, go ahead.
Stock market.
Stock market. Very good. Okay, so let's give you a very general example to you.
Okay.
Most of the people knows about this online e-commerce portal called eBay, Flipkart, Snapdeal, right? So we have online portals, all this.
Yes.
They are providing all these offers to you on Diwali offer, Dasara offer nowadays. But in last year we don't have this kind of offers. Why? Because of the competition they're coming. Okay, now let's talk about this. Let's take this one of the portal called eBay. So this person is started this business, especially this company, they started that they want to provide a 5% of discount for the customers who reach to the value of amount 5,000 rupees. Okay, So let's talk about without real-time data analysis. Okay, whenever the customer purchase a product called 5,000 rupees worth, when he reach to the checkout page, he will pay through the banking or net banking or credit card. Then he will exit from the portal. So end of the day, this eBay people start analyzing the data. They find out list of the people who purchase a 5,000 rupees worth of the product. They'll send a mail. Sir, due to the last transaction, you are eligible for 5% of discount. Please use this coupon whenever you visit next time. How customer feels? Customer think that why after purchasing you're giving me discount, right? So if I want to get this discount, I need to go back again. So I'm losing this discount. This is what the customer feel. This is without real-time data analysis. Now come to the real-time data analysis. If they have real-time data analysis implemented, then how the situation will be there? When the customer reach to the checkout page, before paying the amount, then the database real-time data analysis is going to check the data in the database, what this customer purchased, what is the amount. Amount is 5,000 rupees. Is it matching with my threshold values? Yes. Then trigger one alert for this customer. Congratulations, you are eligible for 5% discount. This is a coupon. Immediately customer will be very happy, copies this coupon, paste it, and he will get the 5% discount on the spot. So what's exactly happening here? When the customer is in checkout page, my system is doing analysis in my data. That is called real time. On the spot I am doing the analysis. Before he is checking out, I am giving an offer to him. That is called real time data analysis. When I don't have real time data analysis, I was doing end of the day. After my business hours is completed, I am doing analysis. That is without real time. The real time is going to help your business to really improve faster comparing with your competitors. This is the power of real time data analysis. Is it clear, guys, now? Is it clear for everyone? What is real time data analysis?
Yeah.
Okay. Not only this, is going to help you identify the wastage in your system, reduce the risk of your bottlenecks, help you to improve your business, improve your decision making process. Finally, it is very easy to access and share information. This is the power of business intelligence tools implementing in your organization. Then when you're talking about data warehousing system, we need to understand there are two types of systems available. One is OLTP, another one is OLAP. OLTP stands for Online Transaction Processing System. OLAP stands for Online Analytical Processing System. So this is your BW. OLAP is your BW. So for example, in your organization, let's say I have an Apple company. They have a lot of products. They have to manage all the products in a database called product database. They have to do advertisements. So they need to manage all the advertisement information, separate database. They're selling the product. They need to manage all the customer in a separate database. What in case if you don't have a data warehousing system? If your management will ask you, how many products we sold through the TV ad areas, then I need to connect to this database, I need to fetch the information, then I need to provide. What in case if they're going to ask you like this every day I need to connect? This is the biggest problem, to connect each and every single database. Then what in case if you have a one centralized location where all the consolidated data from the various data source can be connected and load the data into one single space. If I connect to this single space, I can get all the data. That is called data warehousing solution. What is a data warehouse? A centralized location where all the consolidated data comes from the various data sources and stores into one place called data warehouse. This is called Online Analytical Processing System. Please remember, always in your data warehousing system, it contains old data, historical data, past data. Online transaction system, it is always contains a present data, current data. There's a difference in between this. So what is the best example? Your online transaction processing system, best example is going to be ATM. Your bank ATM is an online transaction processing system, right? It stores the data into the data warehousing solution. That is your backend database systems. Okay, so your BW is a data warehousing solution. This is a difference in between OLTP and OLAP, which is very important to know this. Your ERP system also online transaction system, SAP ERP. Then we're going to store the data into the data warehousing into BW. Okay. So this is all about your OLTP and OLAP, guys. Then I'm going to move to this ETL. Okay. So what is a ETL? ETL, we said that it is extraction, transformation, loading. What I'm going to extract, I'm extracting the data from the data source into BW. Okay, what is a transformation? Let's say that I have a data in the Excel sheet. What is the extension of Excel? Extension of Excel is going to be XLS or CSV, comma separated value. BW accept only CSV format. Okay. Do you think that BW understand the CSV format? No. Then what I need to do? I need to convert the data into BW format. That is called transformation. What is a transformation? A transformation is nothing but converting the source format into destination format. What is the source here? Excel. What is the destination here? BW. Converting the source format into destination format without changing the data, without touching the data. That is called transformation. Then I will load this data into a data target in a BW. This is a place where the data reach to the final stage. From here, I can send the data for reporting. This loading happens on schedule basis, hourly, weekly, monthly or yearly with security. Who can load? Only that person can set up this. This is called ETL. Okay. So if I give you how the data moves step by step from data source into BW, I have one diagram here. Let's say that we said we have various data sources supported by BW. It is like a database, Excel sheet, non-Excel sheet, XMLs, unstructured data. What is unstructured data, guys? What is a structured data, unstructured data? Any difference?
Maybe the raw
Structured
data
data
is
is
called unstructured data.
Okay, one by one. Yes, go ahead, Shureka.
Yeah, maybe the raw data is called unstructured data.
What else? Yes, Raj. What about yourself?
Process data, maybe process data is
Okay. Okay. Fine. Guys, structured data is nothing but it has a proper structure. Every data has a structure that is called rows and columns. That is called structure. What is the unstructured data? There is no proper structure. Let's take an example. Your email. Email is a data, but does it has a rows and columns? No structure on that, right? Your photographs is a data. Your videos are data. Your website is a data. These data doesn't have a structure, but still we call it as a data, right? So BW supports the structured data, unstructured data. So from this data, the data will be extracted, transferred and loaded into BW. We apply some business logic through the business intelligence tool. Then it will be sent it to the end users in the form of reports, dashboards, charts and pie charts or presentation or whatever it is. In a different way of reporting, we can provide to the end user. So data has to be loaded first into data warehouse. This is a place where we do all the modelings. We do all the data modelings. Then we'll apply some business logic. We'll send this data to the end users. So this is called data flow. Very basic data flow. When we start the real-time classes, we have more data flow diagrams which will really going to help you step-by-step process. Now let me show you how your BW system look like. When you log on to your remote system, it takes you to first screen called your dashboard. If you are a SAP background, you guys aware of this SAP Launchpad where you have to double click on open this. It give you list of the applications or modules are available for you. Right now I have only SAP BW and EACC or ERP system. Select your SAP BW system, log on to the system where you have to provide your username and password here. It will take you to easy access screen, which is nothing but we can say home page or welcome page. Okay, This is the first page where you reach there. Here you have an option called to enter a transaction code. What is a transaction code? A transaction code is nothing but which will take you to a specific or specified screen. I think your screen is not refreshed. Let me refresh. You guys can see the screen?
Yeah.
This is your welcome page we call easy access, or home page you can say. This is a place where we're going to enter a transaction code. Every transaction code will take you to one particular screen inside your BW system. The very basic transaction code is going to be RSA1. We're going to discuss about all these transaction codes. When you enter that, it will take you to a screen called a data warehousing workbench modeling screen. This is a place where we have all the modeling tools. By using all these modeling tools, we start designing your BW data models. Based on this design and everything, the data will be organized according to your design. Then we'll send this data for reporting purpose. Okay, this is your basic screen of your BW. This is all the tools we're going to work one by one. Okay guys, now let me explain to you what is the structure. The program has been divided into 3 parts, your course. Okay, let me give explanation to you. Okay, the first one is going to be data modeling, then extraction, then reporting. So data modeling, we're going to explain to you all the modeling concepts here, and we extract the data from the flat file. In extraction, we're going to explain all the real-time scenario, real-time data. We're going to extract the data from SAP ERP, and especially we're going to extract the data from SD, MM and FICO. Then we're going to talk about a reporting, which is an integrated reporting tool called BEX. We call it as a business explorer, which contains again a various tool. It is like a BEX analyzer, BEX query designer, BEX web application designer, BEX web application analyzer. We're going to talk about all these tools here. Apart from this, I'm going to give one additional end-to-end implementation. This is additional. It is not mentioned in your course contents, but I'm going to teach you end-to-end implementation from the beginning, how to gather the requirements from your business. That is called requirement gathering. How do you understand your requirement? Based on this understanding, how you're going to design your BW, what and all you have to design, how to design. Then we'll take this data to the reporting. How many reports is required, which department required what report. Then we'll create all the reports in a BO, business objects. So in this implementation project, we're going to cover whatever you learned, everything. It's one project. Whatever you're going to learn, all these phases, we're going to implement all your knowledge here. Additionally, you're going to get some additional advanced concepts also in this. We're going to learn from basics to step by step how to start project, how to end the project with reports. This is one complete, it is additional actually. This is all about the course guys, and it is going to be 1 month, it's going to be duration is going to be totally 45 days of duration. Then end of the course, you have a workshop for the project. We're going to spend another 5 days for the project. Totally 50 days of duration.